Hello, everyone. This is Joe Cosmano. I go by Goose in the outdoor and the NüCamp UCamp circles. I wanted to bring to you a mod that people requested that I give a little more information on. So in our 2015 320 Tab S, it is a little tight for me being 6 foot. And so I designed a headboard system so that I could sleep with my head up front, and wanted to just kind of go over some of the design considerations. Don't mind the camper. We're getting ready for another trip, so starting to just move everything into place. This is the headboard system. It's a couple pieces of pine that I picked up, I think probably at Lowe's or wherever you want to do it. If you want to join your own, you can do your own. And basically I hinged them, as you can see, and I added rare earth magnets so that they could actually mate up to the washers. The washers do have a practical purpose. That's where it attaches to the shelving mount. So basically how I would open this up is I would open up here, and as I start to pull up, two things. I have a large latch, like a garden gate latch here in the back, that just keeps this the headboard from collapsing. And then underneath I got collapsible shelf brackets where you can press them and they'll collapse. There's two of them. I have them bolted through to on the other side of the wood. I also replaced the pull here with one of the, like a flat pull, and I ended up just using this so you could still open up the cabinet down here. And then here I have two spacers, and it's worked out really well. As you can see through the bottom here, I have very short screws. Matter of fact, I'm trying to remember here as I look at them. I might have actually, what I did was I got the kind of connectors where they're almost like a barrel. So the top piece is like the female and the bottom piece is the male, because they have to be really short, otherwise they won't fit correctly in here. And then beyond that, what I ended up doing was we actually replaced, because they were a little soft, we replaced our cushions when we got this. And I think they were probably about 4 or 5 inches. And so we basically just had another block, I guess it's a 5-inch made. Then we just had it covered. And that then goes in to fill in. And then what we always do is, just because you're getting a little older, even though it's super comfortable, we end up using a thermarest mat with like a 2-inch memory foam on top of it. And then I just pull this over and it comes right to the headboard. And what I did too was, because now this is a little bit thicker at this point, I'll pull it over so you can see. So this would be how the headboard would look. As you can see, my pillow would fall off there, and I didn't want to make this any bigger, so I always carry a cutting board with me, which you could use for actually putting food. But when I put that in there, now I have that little extra height for my pillow. And if you had to cut something, you could cut something. I probably wouldn't cut raw onions and garlic with it, otherwise it's going to have a hard time sleeping, unless you are somewhere in Transylvania. Then it may be a good thing. And that's about it. It's really straightforward. I'd say it's just, you have to do some trial and error. Even breaking it down is pretty quick. You can still, as you see, you can still, get through if you have to use a bathroom at night, or you're, got to get in and out of the camper. The door closes no problem, as long as you don't have anything in this area. You may have to take it off if you're going to do that. Still room to put your shoes under here if you want to put your shoes under here at night. And then I even mounted from Harbor Freight, I think it was, like a little light here that if I wanted to go into the refrigerator at night while that's down, it helps illuminate into the refrigerator. So it's kind of cool. You can actually adjust this. This little bar turns. With that being said, that's pretty much this particular project. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to try to answer them. But it's just trial and error. And like I said, I'll just kind of go over this again. You know, your hinge points, you know, how you do your hinges, right? And I use obviously the big washers for 2 reasons. One, I want more surface space, but basically just going right through to the bottom here, okay? And you can find these on Amazon. These are, I will measure them and tell you, these are actually 8 inches. So those are 8-inch ones right here. And this is another about 4 inches down from the top. And just take your time. That would be the biggest thing I could tell you, is take your time. It's not a difficult project. It's very sturdy. I've never had an issue with it. And like I said, with the magnets and everything, I've never had it opening up, even on the bumpiest roads. And it has been an absolute game changer for me. Now, if I can only do something about the bathroom, because if I get in the bathroom, I kind of need the jaws of life to get back out. Well, with that being said, this is Joe signing off. I hope you all have pleasant travels, and look forward to speaking to you about anything else that you want to geek out about when it comes to our camper. And remember, tour hours are always 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow. And with that, I have to thank my friend Leonard, because he gave me that wonderful idea. All right, thank you.